Alright, this video is called Tips and Tricks for Uncle Danny. Donnie, Uncle Donnie. Alright, so I did get level 1 done. I can do level 2. I'm just going to switch it back to level 1 for now. Just dive right in. Now I'll have all my equipment and money and crap from my last playthrough, but I'll explain everything real quick. Alright.
I am strong.
If we look at the map, it's always going to be the same, even in the higher levels. It always looks exactly like this. Except for in level 5, I don't think you get a map. But generally, in the beginning, you want to do only like 2 types of missions because everything else is going to be too hard. There's this one here, which is pretty fairly simple, the auto pistol. Um, there's a bow one. Where's the bow? Okay, so this bow here, this auto pistol here are your 2 easiest, where you can get you can get a weapon out of it. Um, with I think it's only like 8 and 10 kills, and the way the auto pistols area is set up is the best type of area. It has the same as the grenade launcher and a couple other places, and I'll show you why when we get there. Um, the other type of mission you'd want to do, other than these 2, just to start off, are this memory mission and this memory mission. They look like fingerprint things on there. Um, the reason you want to do those is because there is no fighting involved, and you can get 4 different powers at the end of this one, and 3 different powers from this one, and you can get through both of these in less than 5 minutes after you've done the first time. The first time you play through either of them, you have to collect all the memories. I'll go to collection over here. You have to get all sorry, all 18 memories, and to get them, you have to stand there and watch the little scene that plays between you and Citra. It'll happen. There's quite a few of them just in random spots, but when you do any of
Powerful, I
the
mean.
memory missions or the main missions, you'll see them to collect them. But once you do it the first time, you can just rush right through these. They take 5 minutes, and then you get 4 rewards and three rewards, which I'll show you which powers you'd probably want to go after too. It might be a little different depending on your gameplay. Um, and the good thing about the powers are, if you don't want them, you can sell them right there. You don't have to pick them up or anything. I'll show you that. The other missions that are very important are these 3 fire ones. This, and this. They are not the main missions. They're side missions where you're in an area and you just fight a bunch of guys. The reason they're so important is because that's where you'll collect a ton of money. And then at the end of each one, there's a bunch of golden rats that if you kill those with a grenade launcher, you can get powers out of them. And once you finish the mission, it'll give you
Strong and powerful, I'm
this
unique,
power
I'm
right here,
unique,
the
I'm
one up,
unique.
which is very,
These
very
fucking
important.
affirmations don't work with me.
So once you start getting going, you get a little bit more health and more um, stim needles to use, or health needles, whatever you want to call them. That's when you'll start going for specific guns. Mainly, the biggest one you want to get is this rifle. The rifle is the main thing. Once you get that and you start leveling it up and buying them, it will make the game just leaps and bounds easier. But it's a hard mission. This one's not set up very nicely. You're out in the open, kind of, and you have to kill like 22 guys. So you want to make sure you have the health and the stims ready for that before you start going after those missions. Lastly, map wise, well, actually, I have 2 points. 2 points. You have these safe houses. There are just 2 of them, I believe, right? No, there's a third one on the beach. You have to do a little fight to get them, but they're very important because let's say you get this done, you have some powers, you have some money, but you know you're not going to finish the map. If you unlock the safe house and you go inside of it, not only can you upgrade stuff, but you can hit save and quit. And if you save and quit, you get to retain everything that you've taken from the map. You just have to start the map over. So if you had this done and this done, you'd have to do them again, but that's okay because as you do them, if you already have the gun in your arsenal, it'll give you a power that ups the weapon, which means this one right here. Assault rifles deal more damage. The reason I had that is because I had an assault rifle and then I did the assault rifle mission. So it gave me the power at the end to up the damage. Now to lastly, I would never worry about these 3 pieces until you are 100% ready to finish the mission. But these doors are very useful for traveling. 1 will take you to 1, 2 will take you to 2, 3 will take you to 3. Getting across the maps it makes it very useful using those doors. And you don't have to fight for them or anything. You just find them, walk through them, and they'll take you to the other spot, respectively. Yeah, that's it for the map, looking at it. Now, as per gameplay, I lost all my powers and then I got some new ones. This Bombard, I know I will always keep, and I think there's a higher level of it, a gold version of it later on. But increased maximum health is huge. If you see my health bar down at the bottom, I have just an insane amount of health. Collecting significantly more money. There's a lesser version of this too, but grabbing either of them is good. You want one or the other, and it will get you some more cash as you're picking stuff up. 1-ups, really easy to, they're fairly easy to get, and once you have 2, I always collect 2 of them just in case. You can sell those for 1,000 a piece every time you unlock them again, which is really, really nice. I have this carry more syringes, so I hold 7 instead of 6. It's not usually a power I carry, but it was just there at the time and I had a blank slot. This is a huge one. Adrenaline rushes greatly improves movement speed after sliding. I'll show you the difference. It is one of the best powers ever. And then the Sunny Disposition I just have for now because I had an open slot. It increases general damage resistance when it's not raining. That helps in the first part, but as you play and go farther, it'll start raining more and more, so it makes it pretty useless. I just ended up having it. I'll probably sell it this round. But yeah, every time you get some money and you're not gonna, every time you get some money, you're not gonna spend it on anything major. Always unlock these slots because once they're unlocked for good, and you want all 8 slots. As per powers of what you should go for right away. That'd be in the mirror here. Increasing health in the beginning, you want to do it a couple times. Maybe once or twice. And then same with the stims, this one here. Increase healing syringes. Oh, syringes, there you go, not stims. Those syringes, I mean, right off the bat, if you get that first one unlocked, which I think it only costs 200, you're carrying 4 stims. Or 4 syringes. That's really, really helpful. Gain access to the camera is the second one on here. I'll show you why this is super useful. I think it only happens in vases, but it's very, very, very useful. The wingsuit, parachute, grapple don't really need, but it does help get around. Moving faster while crouched is important, and then as you see, I have another set of healing syringes, which gave me the 6. If you're carrying 6 syringes, you're really good on level 1 and 2. You won't have to worry about much. Over here, Envy is unlocking the gadget slots. You want to do at least 2 of these right off the bat, which is your, I did not mean to do that, which is your stuff over here, your pipe bombs, axes, dynamites, proximity mines. And if you they'll give you free ones every time you unlock it. So once you unlock a slot, you'll have something there. You can always come over here and re-roll it, which means they'll give you something different. We'll get to that in a second. So you'd want to unlock 2 slots of this. It's fairly early. I mean, there's some other ones you want to get first, but you do want to somehow get those 2 unlocked Um, keeping money, I would at least do up to $1,000. You don't have to do much more after that for past level 1 and 2. I have that 3,000 unlocked, but I haven't even had to use it. You're better off just in case you die. It's nice to have $1,000 to start with because then you can buy a gun that you have unlocked. So I would get that sort of soon. And now this is the most important spot, and it won't seem like it at first, but this is huge. So gain a temporary speed boost after takedowns, not huge, but you got to get it done. Increase enemy detection time. That is big. That will help. Successful takedowns automatically reload your weapon. Just like the first power, it's useful but not needed, but you have to unlock it to keep going. Now, the fourth power is super important. Slightly heal after takedown kills. The reason is because as you go farther in, doing a bunch of takedowns will keep you alive, and the next power after that is enable takedowns on alerted enemies from the front. I think Vaz is the only one that gets this power as well, but it is ginormous. It is such a big power because if people are shooting at you and you're trying to reload, you can just run up straight at them and do a takedown. It doesn't matter if they see you, you don't have to sneak up, and you can chain these kills with R2, and then if you see at the bottom, the gain the ability to do it to heavy enemies and sidearm takedowns. The sidearm takedown's kind of dumb. It just pulls out a pistol. It's actually annoying to try and use. You're better off just keep hitting R2. R2 will chuck a knife at the next guy that you see, and I'll show you how that looks. This slot, getting all this done, it takes a bit of money, but it is just imperative when you're getting rushed by a bunch of enemies because you can just do takedowns, which give you health, chain the takedown to the next guy. Then you have a speed boost, which will get you out of there as quick as possible. So it's very. I mean, you have to work on getting these other ones, but this is the big one, and I'll show you why in some of the areas. I'll do like a little 10-minute playthrough so you can see what I do. So I think the first two most important are increasing your health a couple times and getting the syringes. Then this, then this. Which this is cheap. I think to do the first two levels is only like 400 or 600. It's really, really cheap to get that done. This you do have to get some of it done, but again, only go to $1,000, so you don't have to go farther than that. All right, so in the armory, once you unlock the weapons, you can upgrade the cases. As you can see, I only did 3 cases, and I barely even touched them because the only one that mattered was the rifle. If you see here, it costs 500. I can upgrade the case. Each time you upgrade a case, you get an extra add-on to the gun. And you can re-roll the add-ons, which is really big. So what I did is I did up the pistol. I would do it once or twice just so I'll open the case so you can see. Oh, I only did it once. Improves bullet speed upon firing. That's if I was to buy this gun now. Which you can see, pistols are free. You can always buy a free pistol no matter what. But the pistol I have, I just got one with an aim on it. If you put that little red dot sight on there, it's huge. Makes a big difference. And you'll need it in the beginning because the pistol is going to be what keeps you alive. You can get the bow. I don't know. You can use the bow, but I think you're better off just pistoling and sneaking up on guys. But as you see, I have the rifle case fully unlocked. I would or fully upgraded. I would at least get it to purple. It'll cost you quite a few thousand, but if you work on getting that to purple, then when you buy it, every time you die, you're going to have an insane gun right off the bat, and that's why you have to have $1,000 so you can buy it at the purple level. Even if you got it only up once or twice, as long as you have a scope on it, that's huge. The one I have now, I like. Let's see what they have here. If I was to buy it right now, it would cost $1,200. Improve bullet speed when firing from the hip. I never fire from the hip. Improve recoil. I don't really need that. I'm a good shot. Improved reload speed's good, and deals heavy damage to unarmed targets. So this has the soft round target thing on it, which is a nice mod, but these other two are garbage, so I don't really care about this gun. And as you see over here, it says reroll mods. I can reroll, and let's see what happens. Boom. So now we have short range sight, slightly reduced. This is a really good roll. Short range sight is very good, and the 2x sight is really good for the assault rifle. You want a silencer. This one slightly reduces weapon noise, but slightly impairs effective range. Doesn't matter. And a quick to overheat, I'll show you what that looks like. Doesn't really matter. These two are big. Reloading with this weapon reloads all weapons. That's pretty good if you have the grenade launcher as your sidearm. I always keep it, and deals blast damage. This is actually a really killer rifle. I probably should buy it, but the blast damage would probably get me in trouble. So I'm not going to buy it just because I have this rifle on right now, which is pretty nice. It has short range, deals fair amount of damage to all enemies. So that has the exact crap I would want on it. And you might play a little different than me. Actually, I got a free gun down here too. Chance of healing on damage. That was my level 4 weapon, which is really nice. And if you see here, all the weapons that I've unlocked are still there. You can sell them if you need to. So here's like $48. Boom. I didn't need that gun. Here's a shotgun I'm never going to use. Boom. $48. You can, as long as you don't die, you have these in your arsenal to sell. I always forget to sell them, but I have all these guns I can sell. I got 2 different grenade launchers. You don't really need to level up the grenade launcher in these first and second level. If you just get the grenade launcher, it's super useful. These two are just, I pair them together all the time. Very big. All right, enough talking. I will show you what you want to do. Now, slide in this game is really, really good because you get right back up and you can just aim out of a slide. So if a guy is like right here shooting at you, you could actually run, slide, he would miss you, and then boom, 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 right in the face. Takes a second to get used to, but I'll wait for that power. There's always a chest here for some money. There are 2 different types of chests. I'll show you on the HUD, that little thing on the bottom left, the little map. I'll show you the difference between the 2 chests too, because it's really, really important. So, see how I'm moving here, and this is just normal walk. The reason I use that 1 power, the slide that gives me extra speed, is if I was to slide right now look at how fast I'm moving. Much faster. Especially if I'm running, it's a lot quicker. The movement speed is very big. I think there's another power that just blatantly gives you faster movement speed. If you find that, take it. You always want fast speed. So if we look on the map, I'll show you what this auto pistol area looks like. And it's going to look the same for the grenade launcher, and I think maybe not the bow. One of the other weapons also.
Stronger you become. Ooh, whatever you say, sis.
So we'll get there real quick, and then as you see, the red dot sight is your short range sight. There is a 2x sight that's also nice. I would not go any higher than that for your weapon.
I don't think you're my friends.
And that's why the assault rifle is so nice, especially with the silencer. I killed that first guy, and the other guy's looking around like, what the heck happened? Every chest has a syringe in it. So if you're full on syringes and you have just a tiny bit of damage, it doesn't matter. Heal up, and then open the chest and get the free syringe. I'm already full, so I'm just going to get money. It doesn't matter. And you do want to try and get as many chests as you can for the money. Money is huge. So this is why this level is so easy, because it has this right here, this building. The grenade launcher also has this building, and I can't remember which other one. But what you do is you start it up. Actually, I'll just show you. There should be only like 8 or 12 kills here.
I want a new gun.
So let's start it up. I come over here and I duck. Now all these guys are coming. If you have the camera unlocked, you can do this. You don't even have to see them. Just show you what's going on. So now all these guys are tagged. I can see them on my map and right through everything. And all you have to do is hang out in here, pop off shots. You can do it with a pistol. The main thing is if you see grenades, because you're going to have grenades come on these sides. Someone throws a grenade, just run to the other side and slide. And then you're ready for over here. And then if they throw a grenade here, you run and you slide. And then you're ready over here. And that's all you have to do. And if guys come in the middle, it's the best, because then you can just gun them down really quick, even with the pistol. So what do we have? 10 kills? This should be... Oh. Okay, I can't put the back side. Each time you pick up any of their things when they die, you get money and you get ammo. I would not worry about picking them up unless you absolutely need them until after all the mission's done. Then you can run around and grab everything. Because it doesn't go away, they just sit there waiting for it. That's my gun overheating. All it means is when it overheats is that they will hear the gun going off, and it kind of sways a little bit more, but... See you. And in the beginning, all these little small levels, there's no hard guys. But once you start doing the main missions, you're going to have flamethrower guys coming, and you're going to have heavy armored guys. So here's all the money. Go and pick it up real quick. As long as I stay in the area, it doesn't matter. Get all that free cash. And then we open it. So when we open it, I'll get that weapon. Should show down in the bottom right here in a second. Yep, SMG 11. And then it also gives me this. Secondary weapons deal additional damage.
Yes,
I can either equip it or just sell it with triangle. Selling. So I got a free 100 out of that too. So each time you sell a power, you get 100, which is really nice unless it's golden, and then you get 1,000. Now that that's done, you know, since I have what weapons I have now, I could actually just do any of this stuff. But I'll show you what one of these looks like. All three are different. One has electric, one has fire, and one has gas. All three are really simple to figure out what to do, though. Fire one, you just stay on the outsides. The gas, you just stay on the outside. And the electric one, you go to the back side. If you look on the map here, this is what a standard chest looks like. There's nothing special about it. I'm talking about on the actual map. Like if you look down in the bottom left, it just looks like a small little square box with a lid. The bigger ones kind of have a domed top and a little dot on them. Those are huge because they will fully fill your syringes and you get a power out of them. Like when I open this, all I get is that. But if it was a bigger chest, it would have a power sitting up here for me to either equip or sell. So if you see big chests on your map, always try and get them. Also, always reload. I probably told you that in other games, but any chance you have a chance to reload, even if you've only shot one or two shots, it'll make all the difference when you're in a big gunfight. You want all the shots you can do. Oh, he's way up there. Oh, I don't have any back. Jeez. Right. she hit herself. That's great. So I'll collect this money over here. Always check on your map too. So there's a power. Anyone can drop powers. And if you look on the map, you can see it looks like a little heart. So whenever you're killing guys, definitely check your map see this power. Improve movement speed while weapons are holstered. I would never holster my weapons, so I'll just sell it. Here, grab this money. And then follow the trail again. So it's always going to look like this. There's usually a couple guys protecting it. You don't have to kill them. You can actually just run up to the power and start it, but I always kill them just for the money.
I can use a shot of this. I remember this fucking trick.
So what you do is come up to it, drink it. This is the poison one, so you'll see I'll just hang out on the outside. It just shoots blasts of that poisonous stuff that makes you cough and lose your health. So I generally just chill out behind these pillars and behind this area. See, there's that crap. You don't want to... Oh, it actually got me. If I was up there right now, it'd be killing the crap out of me. So you just watch for if it hits the lower or the higher side. Mark all these guys and kill them. This one has golden rats halfway through. I rarely get them though because there's guys usually still around. Rats are out. I would not worry about trying to get them during this because there's always some at the end too. You'll see once I finish this up. It's not too bad either. It's like 3 waves of a small amount of bad guys.
No, I don't like that.
Cool. Still a longer this round. Bastard. And I mean, in the beginning, you get hit a couple times, you got a syringe. I have so much health right now, I won't have to syringe for a while. Oh yeah, also, if you watch, this guy's shooting at me, so boom, takedown. As I'm taking him down, I turn the camera that way so I can do that. Oh, I hit a wall there. But as you see, he pulled out a knife and tried to chuck it at this guy. Every takedown kill, even if it's that knife kill, gives you health. So I can just do this, and then throw a knife, and my health is full. Yeah. That's why taking down in front of people and getting that health thing is so big. See, and that was a heavy guy. Normally you can't do it with the heavy guys, but I had already unlocked it. I think there's a... I don't know. That was another heavy guy. Surprisingly, no one's dropped any powers. I don't see any on the map. Oh. So when I kill this last guy here, I'm going to switch to my grenade launcher and look for golden rats. And sometimes the grenades will just bounce off the ground, so you have to kind of have a little bit of distance from them so it makes it explode. But each golden rat will drop a power every time. Hear them? They're squealing. Where are they at?
Have I failed to entertain you?
Where are they hiding? There. Boom, there's the power. They're only out for like a couple seconds, so you have to try and get them right away. I don't see any more. They were all in like a bad area. Dang it. Oh, there was one up there too. Well, I got one of them. Usually you can get like 2 or 3 if you're really quick about it, but these ones, they must have been on the other side of the map the whole time. Always grab the chests at the end. And there are chests in here. There's always 2 in each one in case you have to grab a syringe. But at the end, you still want to grab it for the money. And the power is over here. See what power you drop me. Improve movement speed, that's the one. That is the one. So what I'm going to do is go down. I'm going to sell this power because I don't need it. And then I'll equip this one. And now my general speed is just faster. See, and if I slide, I have even more speed, which is just those two together are my favorite. Very big. So that's how you do one of these. When I exit, there'll be a one up there, which I don't need, so I'm going to sell it. Just skip a little cutscene. Survival trial done. Then sell power. I got an extra 1,000 cash, and as you see, I have 6,000 pretty damn quick. I don't know. I think I started with 2,000 though, but still very quickly gain money from these two. Lots of drops of money. So yeah, I mean, this auto pistol is your best bet because it's an easy match. Plus, you get the auto pistol, which I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it, but it could save you in a pinch, you know. I don't really ever use it anymore, but I think in the beginning I did a couple times. Dynamite's pretty big because it'll get guys to come out from tree lines if they keep hiding and you can't get them. I haven't really used much of these other ones. Proximity I used at the end just for the fun, but Dynamite you might want to keep re-rolling till you get it. I think it's the second slotted one. The first one's always throwing weapons. The second one is Dynamite. Third is Proximity, and fourth is, I imagine, all the different types of big stuff like grenades and stuff. I went with pipe bomb because I don't mind the pipe bomb. It's a lot like Dynamite, big boom. So, lastly, I'll just show you really quick safe house and its benefits, and then you should be pretty good. I will say, if you do unlock the wingsuit, it can get you a lot of far places. Like if you're up here, you can cross the entire map with it. But always have a one up if you're gonna wingsuit because there's random falls that doesn't make sense. I've died. I've lost one ups from just landing oddly. And here's the difference between the two chests. There's a regular chest. This is the one I'm talking about that will give you a power. It'll give you more syringes and more money. So there's the power. Greatly reduce movement speed while sprinting. I use this in the beginning. Actually, I might take this again. This is very useful because at nighttime there's ghosts that follow you, and if they hear you and you don't hear them, they blow up on you. It doesn't really. I don't even really need it right now. It doesn't really matter anymore because if they blow up on me, I don't die. I don't know. I guess I could get rid of this. I don't need 7 syringes. We'll go back to 6. And I will take that power just for the higher levels. Nighttime, you can make a lot of money off the ghosts if you see them. They're just blue and they rush at you. They're one-shotters. You can use a pistol. You can use anything to kill them. But if they run into you, they blow up. And they take a decent amount of health, so you have to be really careful. I'm just getting these two guys so they don't interfere with the safe house. I hear them down. Aww. Sorry, buddy. Let's just do to the safe house. I always use the camera on the safe house too because Jason will be there. When you get in the higher levels, he is all over the place. But when you do these safe, oh shoot. When you do the safe houses, if Jason sees you before you kill him, they'll call in a bunch of bad guys. It gets kind of annoying, but it's not too bad. But if you can kill them ahead of time, I usually try and launch. Shoot, let's get it back to. I try and hit him with the grenade launcher, and sometimes it'll kill him one shot, sometimes it'll launch him, and if he doesn't see you when he's launched, you can finish him off with the assault rifle really quick on the ground. It's kind of tough. It only works for me about 1 out of 4 times. Usually I'm fighting a whole group of enemies, but it's just how the safe house goes. You do want to kill him quickly, because usually he has a pretty powerful gun. So I'll do this. This one should have a panther and him. There's the panther. There's him. He's gonna try kicking the door down over here, so creep up on him. And then shoot, he's gonna see me. Oh, maybe he didn't see me. I gotta kill the cat no matter what. Oh, yeah, I was able to do it. So he didn't see me when he hit the ground, and I was able to shoot him and kill him, which is awesome. Normally, if he even sees you, a speckle, this like little red thing will show up, and then it'll summon a bunch of guys, probably like 5 of them. It's still manageable, but it's annoying. So, safe house, we open it, you can buy stuff. If you come over here to refills, you can get more syringes, which is always nice, and then this is how you re-roll stuff. You wanted to re-roll throwing weapon, boom, now I have a knife. Boom, now I have smoke grenades, which are garbage. Perception grenades, okay, sometimes. We'll just go back with the knife. But that's how you re-roll those, and then powers, you can actually buy some powers here and sell them if you need to. None of these are useful for me. That fight or flight's not too bad. If you find that one before the other speed ones, take it. If you really need, Ironclad could help you too. Improve standard round defense. No one in here except for Jason, Citra, and a couple of the higher level guys have anything powerful, so this one could help you a lot if you're having trouble. I mean, I could start upgrading. Once this stuff's upgraded, it carries over too into the next round. So when I go up to level 2, all this stuff will be unlocked. Everything in here will be unlocked.
But maybe.
I do want to start working on this just so I can get the final part. Visit the last place you died to retrieve your full inventory. That can be very, very useful in level 5. So I'll just do this for the heck of it. Money spent.
A bigger gun.
And now that, let's say I couldn't get this all done, I got this crap done, and I feel like I'm not going to make it any further, I would hit System, Save, and Quit the main menu. All your current inventory items will be saved, but mission progress lost. So you just have to redo missions, which is good because that's how you get money anyways. That, in a nutshell, is how you do everything. You might want different powers, mess around with some stuff, different guns. That's just what works for me. The assault rifle with a silencer is just so big for killing guys. You could do it with a machine gun too. I never used the machine gun, but it could work. So there you have it. Hope it helps.